Hello, this is Danny Ceballos, and welcome to day 11 of our 28-day Leadership Development Challenge. Today, and for the next couple of days, I'm going to be talking about motivation and engagement in a very specific way. It's referring to something called Motivation 3.0, which is actually a term coined by Daniel Pink in his book Drive, which I highly recommend. And in that book, he talks about Motivation 3.0 as the new way of looking at motivation, building on what we already know from Motivation 1.0, which was understanding Maslow, Motivation 2.0, which is carrot and stick, right? And Motivation 3.0 is really about accessing intrinsic motivation that we have and that our folks have and that we want to build out with them. So specifically, he talks about three components of Motivation 3.0. That is purpose, autonomy, and mastery. So today we're going to be talking about purpose really quickly. So purpose, the way I want you to think about purpose today is coming from a core set of values that you have. That's where our key purpose comes in. And our purpose is really, it's the why for why we want to be motivated and engaged with a particular thing. So in fact, Simon Sinek, which is another person I highly recommend, and check out his TED Talk video, says that it doesn't matter what you do, it matters why you do it. And so he talks about this notion of always thinking about the things that we do in terms of what. So this is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to do it. But we have to dig deeper into that inner golden circle, he calls it, where we need to discover our why, to really understand our why. Once we tap into our why, the what and the how come nicely from that. But the mistake is not tapping into our why. So here's what I'm going to have. Oh, and what's very interesting also is that the why is coming and appeals to our emotional system, our limbic system. And the what and the how are more about the thinking part of our brain, the neocortex part of our brain. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to take this attached sheet that came with this video, and it's a values inventory sheet. So these list pretty much an exhaustive supply of core values that each one of us has. And I want you to circle your top 7 and then distill that down into a sentence or two that really describes your why. So for me, for instance, my why is I want to be a motivated and engaged leader because I believe middle management is ignored as the super glue it is for any organization. I believe that empowering them to be successful leaders so that the world improves and that I am comfortable and fulfilled in the rest of my life. And so that really speaks to really all 7 of the values that I circled on my form. So I want you to do the same thing. So this might take you a few minutes on it, but it's well worth spending some time, again, circling your values and bringing that down to your core why. So that's for purpose. We're going to be talking about autonomy and mastery over the next 2 days. You have a great day today, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye now.